Hello, folks. Don Brooks in your living room or in your car or wherever you are again. I hope everybody's okay. Oh, there's Doc Adams. Doc, why don't you join us, man? You know we're supposed to do part 2 of Unbiased Justice, so since you're in the neighborhood, you might as well oh, man, you are sharp as a tack. I'm scared of you.
Now.
Folks, y'all know Doc Adams. He's been on our show before, and we're going to read some mail pretty soon, Ari, and he's been getting all kind of mail. I'm jealous, okay?
Can you read?
See how he does it? You see how he does it? Okay, before we get into it, Doc, I want to add, there's been something that's going on that's shaking America. And I know it's really shaking you too.
All right.
They have canceled football.
Really?
He's like me. He doesn't care either. They've canceled football, Doc. What are you going to do?
Same thing I've been doing.
Can you believe that?
I'm glad you told me they canceled.
Yeah, our friends are upset. No, I'm not going to call their name, but you can imagine that we have friends, mutual friends that are upset about it.
Yeah, I don't want to call John's name in bullets. I don't call any of those guys' names.
All right. Anyway, welcome to the Don Brooks Show. My dear friend, Doc Adams is here. Doc, I got a lot of flack from mainly my family about me questioning whether or not you were a doctor. So I still am not sure that you're a doctor, but we're not going to go into that. If you say you're a doctor, I can't prove that you're not.
Case closed.
Okay, so Doc, we ended up talking about. I don't know where we ended up, but it was titled Unbiased Justice. So this is part 2. So I think when it comes to redoing the justice system, I'm probably more radical than you. I'm going to tell you, I have a problem with judges. If I was devising a system, there wouldn't be any judges. Here's what there would be. I'm accused of a crime. I'd have a jury. You don't need a judge. You have a clerk to do what the paperwork and everything. My lawyer presents the defense. The other person's lawyer or the state presents their case. The jury goes and decides which one is right, which one they believe is right, and that's it. We don't need a man running around in a long black dress. I didn't say robe, I said a long black dress. It just don't look right. It doesn't look right. So I would really, that's just one of the many things I would do. So Doc, what do you think?
I see what you're saying. It's kind of like you have an automobile accident. The insurance companies pretty much just take care of it now. Nobody hardly even gets the ticket, even if whether it's private property or whether it's on the road. So I see what you're saying. Yeah. It might work in some cases it probably wouldn't work.
Now, I know one thing that you and I probably agree on is this bothers me. This is a personal thing. Now, understand what I'm saying, folks. You're in a courtroom, all of a sudden, all rise the judge. Why? Why do we have to rise because a man in a dress walks in, when a long black dress walks in? Okay, it's not against the person. I have judges in my family. My favorite uncle was a judge. So it's not about the person, it's about the idea of the concept of you walking in. You can't demand respect, you have to earn respect. And you walk in a long dress, you don't have my respect. Anyway, go ahead, Doc. And like I said, I'm a little more radical about this than you because it makes the hair stand up on my head. Well, the hair stand up on the back of my neck. It really does.
I can see that. I don't believe in stand up when the judge come in. I won't not do it, but I don't see why we should have to stand up because the judge walks in.
Mm-hmm.
Hate to say it, but if he's a judge, in most cases, no, maybe not most cases, but a lot of cases, he's not honorable.
Not at all. You can't say most cases. Let's say a lot of cases.
A lot of cases.
A lot of cases, he's not an honorable person.
Because in order to be a lawyer, certain types of lawyers, you got to learn how to not quite tell the truth.
Yeah.
In some cases. Stop short of calling him a lie, but he doesn't always tell it straight.
Yeah, that's true.
So why should we honor that guy?
Yeah. And I just don't want, if I'm accused of a crime or maybe not a crime, maybe anything, I just don't want a judge. I don't want one person.
Well, then you want a jury.
I want a jury. I want a jury. And I don't know if we need to have 12 people on the jury. just an odd number. If we have 9 and 5 rules for me and 4 rules against me, let me go. That's the way I look at it. I don't keep bringing me back hung jury and all this kind of stuff. It's too much. It's too many. Now I will say one thing. There are things, not misdemeanors, things like murder and other things that really would not fall under this umbrella. They would need some work. But we still don't need a judge. We still don't need a judge, in my opinion.
In a jury trial, I think what the judge does is he kind of instructs the jury as to what to do and what not to do. Jury, in most cases, they're not going to be educated in law. It's supposed to be ordinary people.
Mm-hmm.
So there would be things that somebody, whether it be a judge or whether it be somebody else, give them another title, would have to instruct those people to let them know what can be done, what can't be done.
Yeah. It's just, like we both agree, the system needs a lot of work. Oh, by the way, I didn't forget. I found out Doc Adams was right. You know, we were talking back in a Supreme Court justice be impeached, and Al said he thought so, and I said, I don't know, we'll check it. They can be impeached. We did find out if they can be impeached. So Supreme Court justice can be impeached. Doc, you have anything else to add, man?
Well, like we talked about the Attorney General.
Mm-hmm.
I wrote a paper even when I was in high school. I think it was a civics class. I can't see why the Attorney General of the United States shouldn't be elected instead of appointed. You got at least 50 others. You get to count the territories other than the 50 states. But you got 50 Attorney Generals, and they're all elected. But we got one in D.C. that's appointed.
Well, I'm gonna tell you this, Al. You have stolen my thunder, and like I said, when it comes to redoing the system, I'm probably a little more far out than you are. I think anybody, from the president, from the Supreme Court on down to the person that administers food stamps, everybody that affects people's lives should be elected and not appointed. Everyone.
Hadn't studied that, but I did have to say that I don't think the Attorney General should be appointed.
Yeah, I agree.
I mean, you got 51 of them.
Uh-huh.
50 of them are elected and one of them's not. So what does that tell us?
That's it.
And then this guy in D.C. on Pennsylvania Avenue was talking about.
We don't call names. No name calling. No name calling on my program.
Okay, that guy.
Okay.
He's talking about he's a law and order president.
Uh-huh.
I think that should be changed to lies and disorder.
Oh! Well, Al, I pride myself on this show about sticking to the issues and letting the chips fall where they may. I got another cliche. If the shoe fits, wear it.
If the shoes fit. All right.
Doc, I appreciate you coming on my show. I always like your insight. Like I said, Doc Allen and I totally agree on these things. Now, what do we disagree on? Oh, I tell you one thing we disagree on. If you invite him over your house for dinner, don't prepare anything that has cheese in it. You don't like cheese, Al, right?
Hate cheese.
How can you hate cheese? Cheese casserole, cheese on your baked potato, ham and cheese. How can you hate cheese? Everybody loves cheese.
Except a few of us.
If I gave you a plate of cheese and whatever, would you eat it? You would offend me and say, I'm not going to eat it. You would offend me.
If you get offended by me not eating it, you'd be offended.
Doc?
I have a better chance of using a rope and a tall tree than to eat cheese.
All right, Doc. Thanks very much for stopping by, man.
Sorry I had my phone on, but hadn't had a chance to turn it
Oh,
on.
what? You didn't tell me how you were going to let me get off without doing this. We started something new on the Don Brooks Show, and this is because of you, too. I caught all kind of flack. People say, my daughter, Daddy, you're so cheap. All you want to do is give him your autograph. I'm glad he didn't take it. So, on the Don Brooks Show, we're giving out gift certificates. And a little birdie told me that one of your favorite restaurants is Luby's.
Somebody got that right.
All right. Thank y'all. We'll see y'all next time. I think that's going to be great, Al.